The three siblings secretly sneaked next door to watch their parents' viewing habits with a camera and phone magnified 60 times. Look at the fake heiress Shen Zhirou and the extremely evil adoptive parents. I've noticed that this guy is really lazy. If there are screenshots of the events, he will definitely not describe them verbally. So the reporter we talked about earlier through Chai Zhaodi found a local unscrupulous factory. It may be involved in human trafficking. It is also very likely related to Wupeng and Zhaojing. But because it spans regions and years, it's difficult to conduct a joint investigation. Not bad, which means he still plans to use public opinion to put pressure on them. Yes, but that's too slow. Go tell the old man this news. He's pretty quick to act on things like this with some leads. Why don't you go? You know why I can't. Then I won't go. What conditions do you have? Is there anything your brother can't satisfy? I just won't go. If you want to go, go yourself. I still have to accompany her. Goodbye. Sigh, I'm so easy to scold when trying to mend their father-son relationship. If I asked him for 100 or 80,000 as a errand fee, he would probably give it to me, right? Goodbye to my 100 or 80,000. 100 or 80,000. That's easy. I'll give you 180,000 to tell the old man this news. Who are you looking down on? Do you think I don't have 180,000? I'll give you 180,000 and one jiao. Go tell him the news. Get out. How dare you insult me with one jiao? He's crazy. It seems he knows nothing about the power of money. 1.8 million, huh? Do you think I don't have it? 18 million? Is Shen Zhirou crazy? Is he crazy? But who would say no to 18 million? Deal. Money really is omnipotent. Just kidding. I lied to you. I can't take money that comes too easily. It goes against my conscience. Just because you're at home and I'm in society, don't be such a sucker. People will say you are a rich sucker. Goodbye. Don't be angry, don't be angry. Killing people is illegal. Jinghe, do you have something you need from me? Yes, I have something I want to discuss with you. Sit down and talk. No, I'll leave after I finish talking. Here's the thing. So I need you to do me a favor. Could you consider if it's feasible? Shen Yuan never intended to let Wupeng and Zhaojing off the hook. Now there's a chance to uncover other crimes they're burdened with. Naturally, he won't let this opportunity pass. No need to consider it anymore. Give me the contact information of that reporter. I'll personally contact him to understand the situation. Okay, dear. The third and fourth brothers also know about the Fake Zhirou incident. We've basically dedicated our third son to the country. Whether he can come back. When he can come back is also a mystery to him, but Jing Chuan will be back soon. How about it? Does this news make you a little happier? What's there to be happy about that little brat coming back? As long as he doesn't cause me trouble, that's good enough. That being said, but Su Yang's tone was noticeably lighter. That night, the couple had a rare good night's sleep. The power Shen Yuan can wield is far greater than what Shen Zhirou and Wen Yin imagined. In the shortest amount of time, the joint investigation team across provinces obtained the criminal evidence of Wupeng and Zhaojing, even the crime of trafficking in missing persons. The circumstances are particularly serious. Along with Zha Zhirou and others, they were sentenced to life imprisonment. All property confiscated, deprivation of political rights for life. On the day the case came to light, Shen Yuan suddenly received a piece of news. It was said that Zha Zhirou in the detention center claimed to know the whereabouts of the real Shen Zhirou, but no matter how the police asked, he refused to open his mouth again. His only request was to see Shen Yuan and Su Yang again. His eyes look so scary, like he's going to eat someone. Doesn't feel like he really knows where Zhirou is. Mom and Dad wouldn't be fooled by him, would they? If he really knew, he could have made a big deal out of it long ago. Why is it at this time? Actually, we also suspected this. But as long as it's a clue about Zhirou, even if there's only a 1% chance, we don't want to miss it. Tell me everything about Zhirou. Haha, Shenyu, is this how you beg someone? If you have this attitude, even if I die, I won't say a word to you. Do whatever you want. Haha, it's just that I haven't died yet. Otherwise, you would definitely use your connections to make me die, right? Beg me, haha, beg me. And I'll tell you the whereabouts of your daughter. Otherwise, you can forget about finding her in this lifetime. The way you are makes me doubt the authenticity of your performance. It seems you're just venting your anger. If that's the case, then there's no need for us to sit here face to face. Husband, son, let's go, Shino. Let Su Liang tell you. Your precious daughter is definitely long gone. You don't really think some kind-hearted person would save her, do you? Even if she didn't die then, that disease or something would have tortured her to death. I guarantee you it definitely wasn't as simple as just dying. She must have died horribly. Aren't you unwilling to let me go? Telling her won't bring her a good ending either. I let you be proud. Is being rich so great? You still lost your daughter. I offered myself to be your daughter, but you didn't want me. It's your fault for being blind. It's destined that you'll lose your daughter. Fangzi, Actually, these slaps are from Shen Zhirou, my parents, and my past self to you. Go to the sewing machine. You'll spend the rest of your life with the sewing machine. Wenyan, you look down on me, don't you? Think I'm disgusting? But, have you ever thought about how much better you are? Do you think your birth was so glorious? The Shen family couple could turn me into this today. You won't be much better off in the future. You treat them like treasures. What do they treat you as? Believe it or not, the real Shen Zhirou will come back, and they will kick you away. Enough, you are disgusting. You just want to sow discord. Then you'll be disappointed. We can't hear such dark thoughts from you. We simply cannot hear your filthy language. Mom and Dad, let's go. Dad, I got you camellias, put them on my desk. Did you come to find me because there's something you need? Cece, you can't hide anything from your old dad. Sit down, don't stand. Okay, Dad, it's like this. I suddenly want to know about my background. In my memory, it seems like I've always been living with my grandma since I was little. But she later became very ill, so I was sent to an orphanage. I seem to have asked my grandma before, asking her who my parents were, but grandma seemed to gloss over it. When I was little, I didn't understand. Actually, I resented my biological parents, because other children all have parents, but they weren't by my side. Now I want to know who they were. I don't know what the information said when you picked me up from the orphanage back then. Could you please tell me? Yen. Were you provoked by the rumors when you went to see that conman yesterday? The hurtful things he said yesterday were actually out of revenge, because he was punished and he thought it was unfair. So he wanted us to suffer with him. You have to be clear. His words are not credible. Yeah, I know. He can't stir up anything, nor can he influence anything. I'm just suddenly a little curious. I just suddenly want to know more about the original Wenyan, whether it's to live better in this world in the future, or to make a clean break with the past. I want to know that past. I did look at your information before deciding to consider you, and then after seeing you, I decided to take you home. Wait for me a moment. Let me find it. Thank you. Here, when Yen took the information, there is also a photo of her as a baby. It only has a few lines written on it. The father column says unknown. The mother column says Wenro, and a past she didn't know. According to records, it turns out that Wenyan's biological mother died in a car accident. Wenyan was only 2.5 years old that year. When the accident happened, the mother protected Wenyan. That's how Wenyan's life was saved. So mom's name was Wenro, gentle. What a gentle name. Right, so there's only a photo of me as a child here? Aren't there any photos of my mom and grandma? No. If it wasn't the last resort, your grandma wouldn't have sent you to the orphanage. She had become a bit senile later on, and she also had a serious kidney disease. I heard the rented apartment you used to live in was very messy. There was basically nothing of value. Only this photo of you as a baby. Your grandmother wrapped it in a plastic bag and stored it. It wasn't damp or moldy. It was preserved very well. What about my dad? Do you really not know who he is? I wasn't clear on the fact that your birth mother was pregnant out of wedlock. I heard that when she insisted on giving birth to you, your grandmother was strongly opposed, but in the end she couldn't change her mind. Your mother is usually irresponsible. That's what I've heard as well. But after all, I didn't see it with my own eyes, so I can't be certain. Maybe your biological father had his reasons. If he had his reasons, so many years have passed, then he should have come looking for me, right? Like you guys looking for Zhirou. Never stopped. The Shen family has always been there. If you really wanted to find me, I don't think it would be difficult. But over the years, it seems I've never heard of anyone looking for me. Yen, you will always be a child of the Shen family. That's my promise to you. Thank you, Dad. Because after coming back from the detention center after the fight yesterday, I dreamed at night that the original Wenyan was crying sadly in front of him. So at this moment, Wenyan said to the original Wenyan, Cece, don't cry for your gentleman. No matter what the biological jerk dad is like, we were born from our mother. Just acknowledge mom. What could be so unbearable? Mom is so great. We were loved when we had a mom. Although the original you may not be able to hear it, but I hope you know that your original family is not bad at all. You are also a little princess loved and cared for by your mother and grandmother. Do you hate your biological father? Hard to say. If he's really that bad, it doesn't seem worth wasting my emotions on him. Right, can I take this picture of me when I was little? Of course you can. Yen, no matter what the purpose is, it's good to clarify the facts of that year. Or even questioning is fine. If one day you want to find your biological father, just tell Dad. Shen Zhirou will do everything possible to help you find him. That person may not be worth our family's effort. Dad, don't worry. I don't feel uncomfortable at all. That's good. I'll go out first. Dad, don't work too late. Get some rest. Big brother, are you looking for Dad? Yes, it's Jinxiu, right? Come in. Do you have time now to chat? Yes, my big brother is actually taking the initiative to chat with me. What does he want to talk to me about? Isn't the Shen Zhirou matter already over? What else is there for us to talk about? Okay, wait for me a moment. Let me take the documents in my hand back to put them away. Okay, where are we going to chat? Why isn't he asking me to go to his study? Just in the living room? It seems he's in a pretty good mood, not as down as I thought. Let's go to the back garden. Okay, how is it? Do you like it? It's hard not to like it. Is this a gift for me? Why? A thank you gift? Thank you for what? For the Fake Zhirou matter? You could say that. So there's another reason. What's that reason? I remember this same bag comes in other colors. Why green? Because of the cake you gave me. Because I gave you a matcha-flavored cake. So you gave me a green limited edition bag. And the Zhirou matter. Thank you for your contribution to this family. What he said makes me feel embarrassed, but I'm quite happy to be genuinely recognized. Seems only you know I like sweets. I was very happy when I ate it. Haha, just a coincidence, a coincidence. I really didn't know he liked it at first. There's one more thing, and it's a bit presumptuous to say. What is it? What's wrong? I overheard your conversation outside Dad's study just now, so it was that. It's okay. It's the truth anyway. I hope you're happy. Let's go. We're done talking. Worthy of being a decisive big brother. I remembered I have a phone call I haven't made yet, so I'll go back first. Okay, bye-bye. See that, Wenyan? We received a bag today. It's beautiful, right? Maybe it's because I thought about the original sound so many times today. When Yen dreamed of the original warmth again when she went to bed at night. Two identical people are standing face to face. It's like they're talking to a mirror. Where did you go? Why is there nothing in my memory? I didn't go anywhere. I just awakened. I realized my world is a book. In this book, I will make a big mistake by poisoning my eldest brother, and finally be driven back to my original form and commit suicide in despair. After I awakened, the original imposing manner disappeared. Then by chance you came, and obtained this body, inherited his life. But I still want to thank you for exposing Miss Jia, so he is no longer misunderstood. What about you? Have you disappeared completely? I don't think it's disappearing. After breaking free from the control of the plot, I am free. Maybe sometimes I'm a gust of wind, or maybe a cloud, but you are still yourself. I hope you can continue to be yourself happily in the future. Don't let any irrelevant people affect your mood, but I want to give you a piece of advice. Since I can awaken, maybe other characters will awaken too, but I don't know who those people might be. I wish you all the best and continued prestige. After when Yen woke up, he had no scheming thoughts. Instead, a dull sadness arose in his chest, but at the same time he felt relieved. If he previously wanted to investigate Yuan Shan's biological parents to make up for any regrets for him, then now he doesn't want to at all, because the current Wen Yan is himself. Yin Yan, what are your work arrangements next? I'm resting recently. I have no work arrangements, just staying home with your mom. How about we go out for a walk today? The weather is nice and clear. How about we go boating on the lake? I've been resting at home for many days. It's time to go back to the studio and take a look. No, I take back my previous suggestion. Look, your cough hasn't gotten better yet. It's not suitable for boating. You have to get better before you can go back to work. Actually, I'm almost better. What's making you so happy? Can you tell me and share it with me? Wow, the minor role I played last time unexpectedly gained some popularity. It received a lot of love from the audience. Really? What role and in which show? Let me see. The netizens are right. Our Yin Yan's appearance is indeed stunning. Once she's dressed up, she can play any role convincingly. Mom, I've noticed you've been coughing. You have a fever again. I'll take you to the hospital. If you keep coughing like this, you might have pneumonia. It's not likely, it's just a recurring cold. It might be COVID. That won't do, you can't just decide that. Only the doctor's diagnosis counts. When Yin insisted on seeing a doctor, Su Yang couldn't resist him, so she had to go to the hospital. The result of the checkup showed it was indeed pneumonia. The doctor suggested an 4-drip and hospitalization for observation. When Yin quickly told Shen Yuan the news, then he went home to pack Su Yang's personal clothing and other daily necessities. When he returned to the ward, he saw a man in yellow clothes and yellow pants coming out of Su Yang's ward. Strange, why would this person come out of Madame Su's ward? Mom, who was that person dressed in yellow who just left the ward? Didn't you recognize him? I didn't, he was wearing big sunglasses. That's your fourth brother. Why didn't he say hello to you when he saw you? Wow, so that person just now was Shen Jingchuan, the fourth child of the Shen family. He's finally back. Mom, do you have any photos of fourth brother on your phone? I haven't seen him in so long I've almost forgotten what he looks like. Are you serious, child? Or are you joking? Mom, I'm really serious. This is a photo of you and your fourth brother from the birthday banquet not long ago. Look closely, you're in the corner in the back. He had already entered the country then. Then is fourth brother coming home tonight? Probably not. He said he has an appointment to discuss things with friends tonight. You know, he's focused entirely on racing. This time he came back and I heard he stayed with me at Xiangming Club. He stayed for less than a few 10 minutes and was called away by a phone call. It seems that fourth brother plans to develop here in the country long-term this time. This is good news. Yes, I won't object to anything you want to do. I just hope you can all stay closer to home. I'm really happy that he's not going abroad. If it were you three. Yin Yan, actually, I know you haven't scheduled any work and have been staying home because you were worried I'd have an emotional breakdown. But the truth is, I've already accepted most of Zhirou's situation in my heart. Of course, your dad and I won't stop looking for her. I'm very grateful and happy that you've been by my side these days, making me delicious food every day, changing my flowers, talking to me. And it is because of this that I can't continue to be depressed. I need to start working, otherwise my brain and limbs will rust. And you are so young and full of vitality, you should do what you like to do even more. Didn't you want to talk to the director about work? It's not easy to talk about on the phone. Isn't it more convenient to meet outside and talk? Mom, what you said makes sense. But you have pneumonia now. You need to rest. You can't work right away. I got this pneumonia because I ate too much salt, don't worry. I will combine work and rest. Okay, you can go do your own thing now. The designs on my computer can't be leaked now. People who aren't designers from my studio can't see them. Then I'll call and check on you later. You can't overwork. Is second brother here? Can you help me inquire when you're free? Ask about a person. Who are you asking about? Hey, second brother, you have a wide network in the industry. I want to ask if you know an agent named Qin Weiran. He's probably still a newbie. Qin Weiran? I've never heard of him, but if there are delicious little cakes when I come back tonight, then I can help you inquire around. Okay, that's easy. Must have it. What flavor do you want? I promise to arrange it properly, just something different from before. Okay, you're busy, I won't bother you anymore. Big brother, are you coming home tonight? What's wrong? Do you need me for something? No, it's just that I'm going out today. I'll buy desserts and bring them home. If you're home, then I'll bring an extra portion back. Thanks for coming home. Then, big brother, what flavor do you want? If possible, not the same as the previous 2 times. No surprise, they're brothers. They even have the same requests. Seriously, Wen Yin, won't you consider our company? Sister Hua thinks highly of you. If you agree to sign with her now, she'll definitely prioritize her resources for you. I knew your intentions weren't so simple when you asked me out, but I really don't have any plans for that right now, so you don't need to waste your breath. Why? Have other agencies contacted you? Do you have plague? No, I'm not planning to sign a long-term contract with any company for now. It's not freedom. How many years did you sign for? 3 or 5 years? 5 years, now that you mention it, 5 years is quite a long time. Anyway, now that I know your intentions, I won't ask anymore. Today is mainly about having a good time. By the way, say some nice things to Sister Hua. She's been looking for me repeatedly, which is really sincere. Although we may not cooperate in the future, but I don't want to fall out with her. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. You're the first friend I've made since entering this industry. I definitely won't screw you over. Speaking of which, you were the one who got me the role of Hualong. I couldn't have enjoyed these benefits without your help. So I'm treating you today, don't try to grab the bill. This time ladies first, but next time is my turn. You can rest assured about that. Next time you want me to treat, I'm not even willing. By the way, there's one more thing I want you to keep an eye out for. What is it? I want you to keep an eye out for someone named Qin Weiran. He should also be in this industry. If you meet him or hear about him in the future, please tell me, who is this Qin Weiran? Is he important to you? Someone I met a long time ago, but lost contact. Okay, I got it. Don't worry, if I ever hear that name, I'll definitely tell you right away. Dad's sitting in the hall, what's wrong? Could it be that my 4th brother made him angry? The 4th young master came back and had a big fight with the master. The master even smashed the cups. I just finished cleaning up. If there's nothing urgent, it's best not to look for the master. Okay, I got it. Thank you for the reminder, Aunt Zhang. There are 2 pieces in total, you can choose first. You can come back a little later. Then, after eating these cakes, they can directly accumulate into fat in your body. It doesn't even take effort for the body to absorb and convert. How convenient. Is this guy's venomous snake syndrome acting up again? Then you can have the mango flavor. I'll eat the chocolate one myself. Hey, you look unhappy. Could it be related to 4th brother? I saw him at the entrance when I just got back. It would be strange if you didn't see him. The roar of his car almost blew the whole villa apart. If you still didn't notice him, then you definitely have an ear problem. You don't like him. No, I just can't stand him. Isn't that called disliking him? He gossip time. Shen Jinghe, please tell us the story between you and Shen Jingchuan. It seems he had a fight with Dad and it was quite fierce. I saw Dad's face was dark when I came back. None of my business. I don't care about either of them. In fact, I also ran into 4th brother when I went to the hospital to see Mom today. 4th brother must have come back this time to see Mom and Dad. After all, he exposed the imposter. It's just that he came back to ask for money. and the old man refused, so of course they fell out. To ask for money, what else? You think just any car engine sound can tear up the streets? The sports car he just drove away starts at tens of millions. If you say so, it seems to match my memory. Ms. Su said that Shen Zhirou seems to be planning to develop in China in the future. However, development cannot be separated from funds, so he went home to ask his father for funding. But it ended unhappily, so you can't stand him because he always reaches out to his parents for money? Ms. Wenyan, may I ask what gave you that idea? You don't mean to say that I'm jealous that she can get money from the old man, do you? You said that yourself. Of course not. Do you believe that I can get investment from the old man right now? I don't believe it unless you go find him now. I found you were watching the show, you just want to get me to talk to the old man. Right? No, haha. Immature Tsundra and a little cute Shen Zhirou, so it turns out it's because of jealousy. I just can't stand his temper. Do you like him like that? How am I supposed to answer that? I don't have any memories. I don't know. It seems we didn't have many chances to spend time together. But I think he's very good to mom. Just like you. Look at how Tsundra you usually are. You ignore dad and big brother. You weren't very nice to me at first either. But you have a very close relationship with mom. Actually, Mom especially hopes that our family can get along harmoniously, just like other normal and warm families. But the Shen family is not an ordinary family. How old were you when you came to the Shen family? Around 10 years old, I guess. 11 years old, that's right. Grandpa had already passed away when you came. Before that, when he was still here, the Shen family was very depressing. Not like it is now. Calling me so late? Who is it? A producer, looking to discuss work with me, then answer it. It's normal for them to be working at this hour. If you don't mind, answer it here with me. I can give you some advice. Then I'll put it on speakerphone. After when Yen turned on the speakerphone, he realized it was a producer and director inviting him to participate in a reality show. However, under Shen Zhirou's suggestion, when Yen didn't agree immediately, instead, he asked the other party to give him a night to consider. First of all, this is a wilderness survival challenge, a survival in the wild type of variety show, different from other indoor variety shows. You may face a more severe living environment. Food, accommodation, and transportation will all be problems. Can you endure this hardship? Yes, teacher, I am quite interested in this type of variety show. Feels more exciting than other variety shows. The key is that I need exposure now. Need income. This is a job that's actively being offered. If I don't accept it, it would be a waste. You're so sure? Yeah, wasn't the last time we filmed teacher and student in the mountains too? I'm not afraid of hardship. Alright, then accept it. Is your advice also so straightforward? You just said first of all, and then nothing else. It's not that there isn't, but I don't recommend it. I'm all ears. If you want this kind of variety show to be a hit, you have to create a persona. You need to grab people's attention. But if the persona isn't well established, it's easy to backfire. Then don't create one. Anyway, just don't do anything annoying, right? There's nothing wrong with what you said. Do you have any other suggestions? Read carefully when signing the contract. Don't get ripped off. Don't worry about that. I will scrutinize it word by word. Then I'll call the producer back. I'm afraid it'll be too late and the opportunity will slip away. I've lived in the Shen family villa for so long. No one has ever knocked on my door like this before. Could something big have happened? Hi, good evening, fourth brother. You scared me to death. Didn't he leave? When did he come back? Didn't he drive that flashy car back? How come I didn't hear anything? What's happening? What did I hear? Could it be that the random gods I prayed to on that island before returning to China have answered? The one Yen in front of me must be my lucky encounter after returning to China. He's the one who can bring me good fortune after returning to China, helping me successfully bring a fortune. The person who can make my wishes come true, right? When Yen, long time no see. Long time no see. Actually, we just brushed past each other twice today. Fourth brother. Is there anything you need from me? Well, I want to borrow 10 million from you. Borrow 10 million from you? But I don't have it. Why is he asking me for money right off the bat? And it's 10 million. Are we that close? You're not willing? The point is, I don't have it either. You don't have 10 million? Right, don't you not have it either? If you had it, you probably wouldn't be asking to borrow from me, right? When Yen, just because it's a past promise doesn't mean you don't have to keep it. Does it? What are you talking about? What past promise? What the heck? I didn't understand a single word. Okay, I understand. I won't humiliate myself again. Wait, can you listen to my explanation? No, can you explain to me? Explain what you meant by past promise just now. Crap, second brother, is second brother asleep? Can I ask you something? Not asleep, you tell me, what do you think my relationship with fourth brother was like before? Which is better compared to my relationship with you? Did you eat too much chocolate cake tonight and your brain is muddled? You're asking me about your relationship with Shen Zhirou? How would I know? Sorry to bother you. I lost my mind. Good night, second brother. Wish you have a sweet dream. Good night, that's progress. This guy even learned to say good night. Honey, come and see who this is. I think he's gone crazy for money. What do you mean? Are you saying he's on this show for the money? Honey, we need to talk about Jingchuan. Did Jingchuan come back to find you when I was in the hospital? Yes, he came to ask me for money. Did he ask you for money or for investment? Isn't that the same thing? Of course not. Mr. Shen, simply asking for money and asking you for investment, are those the same? You're still the chairman of a group after all. So in the end you refused him? I said I didn't like him messing around with those cars all day. How could I possibly invest in him? But honey, he's already decided to return to China to develop his career. Did you give him money? No, I asked him if he needed my help, but he refused. I thought he didn't have any financial difficulties. I was still in the hospital at that time. I think he probably didn't want me to worry. That's why he didn't mention his difficulties to me. But I didn't expect him to take the initiative to go home and find you. Honey, the relationship between you and your son has never been good because of his hobby. I think this time he took the initiative to find you as a good opportunity to repair the relationship between you. How can you? Why are you still unwilling to let go completely? The children are all grown up, although we have a parent-child relationship with them, but they are independent individuals. We shouldn't and can't stop them from doing what they like. Jinxiu will inherit the Shen family's business in the future. Jinhe has already achieved some success in his circle. Even Yan Yan, we let him do what he likes. I value my studio so much. None of the 5 children in the family are designers, but I don't plan to just grab one to inherit my mantle. Now that Jingchuan has finally agreed to come back, why are you still unwilling to support him? Because that's a dangerous thing. Do you forget, honey, 2 years ago he almost kicked the bucket in that race? He was sent to the hospital and lay there for 3 whole months. There are so many hobbies in this world for him to develop. Why does he have to choose this one? I think he's been abroad for too long and like seeking excitement. But all I want is a peaceful life. Think about it. His wife came back because she had no money abroad. That's why she returned. What if she still can't raise money after coming back? She can't possibly slink back abroad again, can she? When she realizes this path doesn't work, whether abroad or in China, naturally, she will find another way. Since Shen Jingchuan was broke after returning from abroad and desperately needed money, he joined a new live streaming crew. Coincidentally, it was when Yan's survival show crew. I wanted to talk to you about you asking me for money that night at home. He's scowling. Can we even continue this conversation? If I tell him I have amnesia, he won't just kick me out, will he? I do have a bad temper, but does he really look like the kind of person who would hit someone? You can continue. But before that, I want to tell you about a strange encounter I had. Although it might sound a bit bizarre, I'm definitely not lying. What could be more bizarre than suddenly being able to hear someone's thoughts after returning to China? So, you know about the imposter Shen Zhirou, right? Of course. And you know I was the first to notice something was wrong, right? I know. Mom already told me. Actually, never mind. What's wrong? Continue. Please don't make me beg. Please tell me quickly. Don't keep me in suspense. Never mind. It's a waste of time. Just tell me your story. Okay, although I really want to know what he didn't manage to say, but he's right. I can't waste time. Actually, the details about the imposter Shen Zhirou that were off had been there for a while, but I hadn't noticed them for the past few years. But on the night of my mom's birthday, I suddenly awakened. I just felt like something was very wrong. Yeah, you awakened? And then, suddenly awakening is bizarre. But I can hear his thoughts. And then I felt like there was something wrong with that Shen Zhirou, so I investigated. Later, my second brother, my elder brother, my dad, and my mom all knew. Everyone worked together, and we quickly figured out the truth of the matter. That's a good thing, right? But I became tragic. As the price for suddenly awakening, you suddenly lost your memory. How do you know? Don't tell me you had the same experience as me, but it doesn't seem like it. He doesn't seem to have forgotten me and my family. Actually, I was just guessing, but I thought about it later. Even if we had some unpleasantness because of that fake divine finger soft thing. But you don't seem like the type to not pay back debts. So, I was thinking maybe you have amnesia. Not paying back debts? Didn't you call it a promise last time? Are you being sarcastic? But whether it's really not paying back debts or not fulfilling a promise, I guarantee I definitely didn't do it on purpose. So, you really do have amnesia? You seem to not understand me at all anymore. Did you delete all our old chat logs? I don't know, I've changed a lot of phones. I've checked all the phones I could find. There are no chat logs, it's all blank. I guess it's been a long time since we last talked, hasn't it? It's been a while. Looks like you're not doing so well either. I won't borrow that 10 million for this show. So you're on this show for money? What else would it be for? Is that surprising? If I wasn't short on money, would I ask you to borrow? Alright, you can leave. But I still don't know what the 10 million is about. Let's talk about it after the show is filmed and I get my phone back. I'll send you a screenshot then. After the filming wrapped up, it took over an hour to drive back from the airport to the Shen family villa. Shen Jinxiu came to pick up Wen Yin. Wen Yin couldn't fight the fatigue and fell asleep again. When he groggily opened his eyes, He found himself leaning on Shen Zhirou's shoulder and felt something on the corner of his lips like poetry. Crap, I drooled. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. How did I end up sleeping on him? I'm so sorry, I usually don't drool when I sleep in a normal position. Let me wipe it for you. I'm so sorry. It's okay, it's nothing. You don't have to worry about it at all. We're here, let's get out of the car. He's smiling. He actually smiled at me. I think this is the first time I've seen him smile in all the time I've known him. Why doesn't he smile more often? He looks so much better when he smiles. You look very tired. Are you going straight back to your room to rest? I'm so tired. Although I slept on and off a lot today, none of it was restful. Now that I'm home, I need to sleep like there's no tomorrow. Zhirou's, Mom, you're back? Yin, you're awake? Mom, weren't you on a business trip? Why are you suddenly back? I haven't seen you for so many days. I occasionally opened the live stream and saw you suffering so much in the wilderness. Mom must have wanted to see you sooner. So, as soon as I finished my work, I came back overnight. Did you just arrive? It's been a while. Then why didn't you wake me up? Why wake you when you were sleeping so soundly? What's wrong? Are you hungry? Mom, have you had dinner yet? If you haven't, let's eat together. I actually haven't had time to eat, so let the kitchen make 2 bowls of beef noodles. What about you, big brother? Want some late-night snack? What's going on? Big brother doesn't look too good. Miss Sue also looks very serious. Could they be hiding something from me? Could it be something related to me? You noticed that, huh? Since you've already noticed, there's no need to hide it. Anyway, she'll find out about it sooner or later. Yin, come inside. I have something to tell you. Oh, it really is something related to me, and it's definitely not good news. Mom, when you sit. Look at this. Isn't that me? When you picked me up from the airport, big brother, we were photographed. Take a look at the comments from netizens. The comment section is all about when Yin returning to the city after finishing the 0-day record, with fans enthusiastically welcoming her at the airport. But the person in question suddenly disappeared. Turns out, she got into a sugar daddy's luxury car, causing negative public opinion. I just slept for a few hours. Has the world outside already developed like this? This is completely unfounded. It's really starting with a picture and making up the whole story. I'm sorry, big brother. I've dragged you into this. Tell me what you need me to do. I'll cooperate with the clarification. Yin, why are you suddenly so serious? It's not really a big deal. It's just that you're being smeared like this. Your big brother was very angry when he saw this. Among all your brothers, your big brother is the most protective. Originally, when we saw this news, we thought you were still catching up on sleep, so we didn't plan to disturb you. Who knew you'd come downstairs at this time? You don't have to worry about this matter. Just let your big brother handle it. Then, big brother, what are you planning to do? Delete and block keywords. Suppressing the heat is a common practice in the industry. Once the heat goes down, the public will quickly forget. So you're not satisfied with this method? No. It's just that things may not develop exactly as we expect. Suppressing the heat might backfire. I'm afraid the money will be wasted. Last time, it cost a lot of money to remove the hot search with my second brother. Well, I still feel the pain when I think about it now. But big brother, are you really not considering dedicating these spenders to me? I can also clarify things myself. Is he that short of money? He doesn't seem to have any big expenses planned recently. If you are worried about expenses, then is money the problem? Money is just a string of numbers to me. These are all small matters. If something unexpected happens, we'll figure it out then. Let's go downstairs to eat something. Okay, I'm very zen, so let's just take things as they come. But big brother, are you really not having any midnight snack? No, I had a big dinner. Okay, after when Yen and Suyang finished a bowl of fragrant and hot beef noodles. As expected, the news about when Yen getting into a luxury car, and when Yan's sugar daddy can no longer be found online. Big brother's actions are really fast. Indeed, Zhirou's has always been the most efficient at everything since childhood. In the future, if you encounter any difficulties that you can't solve, just ask your big brother for help. By the way, I actually know a little secret about big brother. Big brother's little secret? What little secret do you know about him? Well, it's actually a very, very small thing. That's okay. Tell me, no matter how big or small. Well, actually, big brother really likes to eat sweets, especially cake. Every time I buy a small cake, I actually share it with big brother, and he likes it very much. But I don't know why everyone in the family, including you, Mom, thinks he doesn't like sweets. So we overlooked him. It's that your dad and I didn't care about him enough. In the past, Grandpa was very strict with your brothers. Of course, I can't put all the blame on the previous generation. Thank you, Yin. Thank you for telling Mom this little secret. You are really our family's little angel. Hearing Suyang say this, when Yen suddenly thought of a sentence Shen Zhirou had told him before he came to the Shen family. Grandpa Shen hadn't passed away yet. The atmosphere in the Shen family was very oppressive. It was impossible for it to be as harmonious as other normal and warm families. What Shen Zhirou said is probably true. Look at what era it is. How could ordinary families have so many children? But the Shen family had 5 all at once. It seems that it's not easy being the wife and children of a rich family. It's not easy being the mother of so many children, Ms. Su. The most considerate one in this family is Wen Yan. This little cotton-padded jacket. Show me the cat. You have to say, Princess, please show me the cat. Princess, please show me the cat. Hurry, please, damn it. Did Shen Zhirou take the wrong medicine? Why is he suddenly so obedient? What's wrong with you? Are you possessed or is your account hacked? Hurry up, I'm filming a show. I need to reveal the first photo of the opposite sex in my phone album. Can I take advantage of the situation? What kind of condition? 10 million. I suggest you reincarnate, it would be faster. Sure enough, it's the genuine Shen Zhirou. Wait a moment, I'll go get Shen Pailai. Shen Pailai was quickly picked up by Wen Yan and posed seductively, then took a photo and sent it to Shen Zhirou. Second brother. Who is the first picture in your album? Is there something you can't post? Too ugly to look at. Who is it? So ugly, and you still keep it in your album. Want to see. Hey, I can't feel any sincerity at all. Then how can I show sincerity? Prince, please show me the first photo in your album. Stop with that, just give me money. Is 100 enough? These days, giving money only requires moving your fingers and lips. Everything is fine. Then Wen Yan received an ugly screenshot of herself from the Spark Survival live broadcast. Shen Zhirou, return the money. I only charged you 1,000, which is cheap, otherwise think about it if I post the screenshot, haha. Return the money. I can't use my phone on the Route 51 show, bye. I'm so angry, humph. I didn't expect to not only work for Shen Zhirou for free, but also get scammed out of 1,000 yuan by him. What's wrong? Why do I see some not so good comments about you online? What's this maintenance hot search babe thing? What's going on? You kid, you're wherever there's gossip. Anyway, it's just some exaggerated rumors, nothing to talk about. By the way, how have you been lately? Pretty good, filming. I just finished work and was browsing online. By the way, I haven't made any progress on the person you asked me to inquire about, Qin Weiran. Give me some more time. Hey, you're so thoughtful. I'll treat you to a meal when I have time. The conversation with Wang Che reminded Wen Yan. It's not enough for him to just passively wait for Qin Weiran to appear. I don't even know when he'll show up. Everyone's here. Yin Yan and Jingchuan's variety show is on again. Let's watch it together. It's been a long time since our family gathered together so neatly to watch TV. Why does the whole family have to watch? Maybe I should take a day off. I'll go back to my room. It's rare for the family to have a group activity, so don't be absent. Yeah, what's there to be shy about? Is it a variety show? Isn't the point of filming it to show it to everyone? If you can make the audience laugh, you've succeeded. You sneaky Shen Zhirou. I haven't settled the 1,000 yuan debt with you yet. You're still trying to trick me. I really want to slap you. This woman is truly violent at heart. There's absolutely no way I'm returning that 1,000 yuan to her. Xiaban, we're all family. What's there to be embarrassed about? Look at your dad. Just because your second brother followed up on his words, he can barely contain his laughter. Okay. Considering the family is relatively reunited and harmonious at the moment, shoot me then. Who told me to be the successor of socialism? Dad gave me 100,000 yuan extra pocket money this month. Having received this money, I have to do something. If getting shot earns 100,000 yuan, of course I'll choose to get shot. Wen Yan just sat down, when an exaggerated and expensive car roar sounded outside. It must be fourth brother who's back. I'll go take a look. Shen Zhirou glanced at Wei Yan, who was running as fast as a rabbit. A sense of imbalance arose in his heart instantly. Why? We just filmed a variety show together. I even filmed a movie with this guy before. Why didn't this guy greet me so enthusiastically when I came back? Shovel the mic. And also very blind. How about welcoming me? Exactly. Who says otherwise? Welcome home, esteemed fourth young master. Esteemed fourth young master, don't you feel awkward? Not awkward, not awkward. Just saying it casually. Come in quickly. What are you doing standing frozen at the door? Offering courtesy for no reason must be a crook. Tell me, what do you really want? Don't worry, definitely not borrowing money from you. Let's go, mom is waiting for you. Waiting for me for what? You'll know when you come in. In fact, Shen Jingchuan feels unwelcome in this family. Otherwise, he wouldn't stay abroad all year round. Jingchuan is back. Yes, Mom. How are you feeling? Is your pneumonia better? You're up early. Have you had dinner yet? I already ate. Perfect. Your dad, your brothers, and sisters are watching TV. Come join us. Although I'm not interested in TV programs, since it's Mom's invitation, Shen Jingchuan can sit down and watch. But when he saw a close-up of himself on the TV screen, he immediately turned his head. Mom, I think I'll pass. Where are you going? We've already saved you a spot. This is a special invitation from your mother. How can you refuse your mother's kindness? Come on, sit down. We even prepared popcorn for you. Now I understand. The enthusiastic welcome and being the respected fourth young master are all fake. This time she just wants to drag me into being judged by the whole family. Although they might not say anything on the surface, they'll definitely laugh at him in their hearts, laughing at how he's so broke that he has to sell his looks, and that smug look on his face. It's a feast for the eyes. From my angle, I see nothing but long legs of the whole family, worthy of the inheritance of excellent genes. It's just that the personalities and temperaments of the brothers are really not flattering. You're telling me, it would be great if all the sons were considerate and caring. Did he just praise and insult everyone at the same time in one sentence? Is being quiet, not smiling, and having a cold personality really that bad? Well, it's good that you know I have a bad temper. What's the use of having a good temper? It can't be used as money. The one who talked the most during the viewing was Su Yao. Next was Wen Yin, then Xin Yuan. The others just acted as background noise. No one watches a variety show like this. I thought we could all go back to our rooms after the show. Kids, I actually watched this show a few days ago when it was broadcast live. Although I didn't watch it all day, I would take a look whenever I had time. So tonight, strictly speaking, is the second time I've watched it. I actually felt a lot of emotions when I watched it. That's why I insisted on keeping you all here with me to watch it again tonight. How should I put it? I don't even know where to start. It seems that everything started to change when Yin Yin decided to give up joining the company and enter the entertainment industry. Overnight, due to various opportunities, Yin Yin suddenly had contact with Jing He. Jing He started coming home more and more often, and then Zhirou made the whole family very sad. I was also hit hard, but this is also a good thing, because we learned the truth. Then Jingchuan and Yin Yin met again during the recording of the program. Jingchuan didn't tell any of us about this beforehand. I originally went to see Yin Yin when the show was broadcast live that day, but I didn't expect to accidentally see my son. I know that in the past few years or even more than a decade, the relationship between you brothers, including with your parents, has been very average. But this time, because of Zhirou, I was hospitalized. I really felt your concern for your mother. In this program, I also saw Jingchuan's love and care for his sister. To be honest, your father and I were very relieved after seeing it. So I hope that you brothers and sisters can get along well in the future. Okay? Su Yang's sincere emotions. This is a mother's expectation for her children. However, the way these brothers have interacted for more than 10 years has long been formed. If no one is suddenly possessed like Wen Yin or actively changes, I'm afraid it will be difficult to change the status quo. Mom, actually my eldest brother, second brother and fourth brother are very good to me. Mom will be fine. Mom, everyone has their own life. Just take care of yourself. Mom, it's been a day. I'll go back to my room to rest first. Since you're tired, go and rest. Yin Yin and Jingchuan, come with me to the study. Mom's youngest son has also grown up. Since childhood, you have been a spoiled little tyrant. But after watching the show, I realized that you have mastered so many life skills abroad over the years. You know how to live, setting up tents, chopping wood, cooking. You can fish and gut fish. Actually, Mom still doesn't dare to butcher chickens or fish. Your dad may not dare either. You will also protect your sister. Presumably, you haven't had as easy a time outside these years as your parents thought. Right? Mom, why are you suddenly being so sentimental? This is all kid stuff. You don't need to butcher chickens and fish either. It's enough if the vendors in supermarkets and farmers markets know how. Butchering chickens and fish is not the point. What I want to say is, I know, but there's nothing to say. A real man wouldn't consider these trivial matters as suffering. You didn't call Wen Yin in just to hear you say these things, did you? Of course not. It's just that I'm very relieved to see that the relationship between you two siblings has recovered. You had conflicts because of that fake Zhirou. To be honest, I didn't know what to do. Back then, that girl was just like Yin Yin. They were both precious to me. I didn't know how to balance things. But seeing you now, I'm really happy that you two have reconciled. So there was such a thing before. Looks like I'll have to dig into that later. Mom, don't worry. There are no more obstacles in the way of my brotherly affection with fourth brother. We will get along well in the future. Okay, Jingchuan, what about you? As long as he doesn't make any more excessive demands, that's all ancient history. Can we not talk about it? I was actually forced to do it back then. I heard from Yin Yin that you went out of town these past few days to find investors. How did it go? Did things go smoothly? What do you mean by SOSO? Did you get the investment or not? I got some, but not much. That's not bad. Looks like you have some connections in China. How much more do you need now? I'm still way off. So, I went to film a variety show. Yes, my agent knows the producer of the show. I got in through the back door. Then your salary shouldn't be very high, right? It doesn't matter, at least I can earn some money. How about I invest a little in you? Why didn't you come to me? You were worried about your sister's affairs at that time. I didn't want to say anything, but you brought it up today.